ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे नमः। 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 ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डा चामुण्डायै विच्चे नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं 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 चामुण्डायै विच्चे चामुण्डायै विच्चे नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं 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 ह्रीं क्लीं.
Okay, hello. So I want to come on here real quick and I won't be here long. It's funny how whenever I think of something or whenever I discover something, for some reason it pops up, guys. It really does. So I was just thinking that I've got a lot of misogynistic, ignorant males that I'm dealing with in social media. And lo and behold, about an hour ago, and I will go and delete your channel. I'm sorry, not your channel. I'm going to go and I'm going to delete your comment. Uh, a delusional troll who probably smokes a lot of weed, probably, and it's nothing wrong with smoking weed, trust me. It's nothing wrong with it, okay? But I think that for some people it's harmful because it causes you to go into these delusions and you're actually doing things that can potentially hurt people and you just don't think it's almost like that story that I heard about this guy who, I mean, he literally beat this little baby to death. And he didn't even realize that it was real. Like he kept saying, "This is not real. It's not real." So people become delusional. And these are the things that we need protection from. But the person that left the comment, the troll account was, hold on, let me go grab it real quick. Hold on. The troll account is called Chief Handler Owns You. Now, obviously, somebody that makes, and if okay, if you, let me tell you something. If you owned me or anything about me or anything in this world, you would not have to make a troll account called Chief Handler Owns You. Okay, you wouldn't have to create an account called that, right? That it's ridiculous. However, what I've realized is that the tactics that are used, which is violent speech, a lot of aggression, is it can have an impact on some people. It can be intimidating to some people. And for some reason, you chose to come here. And that could have a lot to do with the fact that I am very attractive and that there's a draw to me and you just can't get over it. And so, listen, I understand exactly who you are. I understand that your entire life, especially if you're a black man, I'm pretty sure you're a black man because behind that account, there's a photograph of like a white pope or something, and your entire life you felt weak as a black man, which is sad because I've never seen anything like it before in my life. All of the black men that I'm used to being around, regardless to their station in life, and this includes my father. My father, Dean Maxwell, he actually used to have a drug addiction. And my father, I've never heard my black father say that he was beneath the white man or that somehow white supremacy destroyed his life. Like all of the black men that I am acquainted with have success. All of them, like all of my cousins, my uncles. I was just looking at a video that my uncle's son did, and I'm used to very intelligent, strong black men that actually have opulence. I'm not used to a man in social media that would come to social media week seeking out women to try to besiege, and then trying to attack their kids. I am not used to seeing men do that. I'm not. And so I realized that on the internet there are a lot of people from a lot of walks of life. What I can see is clearly your entire life you felt powerless, and you decided, let me try to carry out some kind of fucking fantasy on the internet, right? I said I was going to keep it professional, and I'm cussing. Let me go on the internet and try to carry out some kind of fantasy so that I can try to capture my manhood in some kind of way. But when you did it and you executed it, it looked like nothing but okay. Because I don't currently have any intelligent men coming at me sideways. They will literally be, if an intelligent man, which I don't really believe, not they wouldn't be in competition with me. If it were like a male witch in social media that were doing this, what y'all do, which I think it's impossible, because everybody knows that there's no power in spirit with competing, with competition anyway, because that disconnects you from spirit. And if you're doing work for people, that would put you in a place of disconnection from spirit completely, because you wouldn't really be in alignment with what your purpose is, with what you're doing here. So I can't even see somebody real of real intelligence doing what y'all do. And I realized that your entire life you felt some type of way, and then you come over to my channel and for some reason you felt that because you spent your time flagging falsely this channel, wasting your life, you felt like by flagging my channel and reducing the amount of views that I get on this channel, for some reason, that gave you a false sense of power, even though I took your power away from you. The mere fact that you felt the need to sit around all day monitoring my content, trying to flag it, thinking that you did something, because I can promise you that the problems that I had with my landlord, those are things that were already preordained to happen. It just is what it is. Life happens. You honestly believe that by flagging a channel and coming to social media that you somehow had some kind of effect on me. But really, in reality, what you did was you didn't affect me, because I know the truth 24/7 times a million. It's just that you could have affected other people and confused them, which is your karma. For some reason, you thought that doing things right up front and close to the gods, and then you completely denied the gods. You said I didn't have any power, even though my power comes from the gods. So that's real confusing, because I speak about that all the time. If you've been following me for what, like the past, I'd say at least 15 years, then everybody knows how my spiritual beliefs was discovered, because I started out looking at how I grew up, which was with Baptist Christianity. Okay. And then everybody saw how I discovered that there are many gods. So I announced years ago that I was a polytheist, right? So that's kind of how my understanding and my spiritual connection evolved. Okay. While I got smarter, you got more ignorant. Like literally to the point where I believe that your brain is literally melting out of your ears. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, I can't be here that too much longer because I got my yawn. Anyway, it's not my fault that you can't move on with your life. It's not my fault that you are stuck on stupid. No woman, that's just like when a male grapes a woman, or when a male hollers off and hits a woman and he's like, see what you made me do? You made me do that. No woman actually believes that that is her fault unless she does take the accountability only of not creating a better reality for herself as a totality. And see, this is a conversation that you're not going to understand. You have to have the intelligence that I have to even understand what I just said. If you don't have it, you just don't have it. Right. And for some reason, you think that the crimes that you're committing on the internet, which I feel like if you are okay, it's being a troll is one thing, but then being a troll that is amongst a network that holds meetings about a person, this is when it turns into conspiracy. And then coming to that person constantly, confronting them, making attempts to bully and harass them because of your sick, twisted, I guess, sexual nature that I will always reject. That's when it turns into a crime. And even though anonymity protects you from going to jail, possibly, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get your karma. Because, see, the thing of it is that what I have over you is that I actually believe in God and spirit. You don't. Because I believe that anybody that believes in God, anybody that truly believes would not do what you do. Now it's easy to say, well, it says in the Bible, never suffer a witch to live. So that's what I'm going to stick with. However, the witches are suffered to live because we're still here and we've never went anywhere. Witches have never went anywhere. So your argument makes no sense. When you're speaking to spiritual scholars such as myself, we have a better understanding. And this is not just Black women. This is I've seen white men speak about the same exact thing I speak about. Right now, there's a lot of white people that they feel that they use the Bible to build America off of the blood and backs and bones of the indigenous people, of people like me. And you know what? They want to break those ancestral curses, which they can. And I've actually done it for many of my clients. Listen, I have white ancestors that are Irish. My white ancestry is actually Irish, right? So I'm a mixture of stuff. Okay, Native American, African, um, Japanese, and white. You, on the other hand, the alignment with your ignorance not even is not even real. This war that you're trying to do, first of all, I'm not interested in a gender war with males at all. Like, I'm just, so if you ever feel like you're disappearing, if you're a male, if you are a male and you're trying to come at me with some stupid gender war, if you ever feel out of your body, or if you feel like you're literally disappearing, that's my power, because you don't exist to me. I don't do that. I don't do gender war. That's the dumbest thing ever. And just because I'm black doesn't mean I have to do that. So I'm not in a war with you. You're at a war with my spirits. I don't have to be at a war with you. But I do know for a fact that any male that picks up his phone or turns on his laptop computer or whatever, and he's speaking into a microphone, speaking to me at for 10, 13, 15, 29,000 years, it's obvious what your problem is. Now, usually misogynists, they hate their very existence. They even hate their mama for having them. You've been in such a dark place for so long that you wish that you didn't exist. Trust me, sometimes I do too, because while I'm dealing with real things, like I'm talking about, oh man, I'm glad I'm keeping record of all of the work that I do, for, just for my students and my apprentices and stuff, because it's literally mind blowing, and then when you come around my channel with this simple minded behavior, it does kind of make you feel like you want to puke, because it's so beneath everybody that frequents this channel or finds this channel. I have flag in my channel. You're going to have to deal with the negative karma, the loss, the whatever it is. You're going to have to deal with that, not me. That was your choice and your decision to actually decide to go after and have a conspiracy against a witch. And you know what? Your confidence is false. If you think for 1 second that I can't sense your fear, you are out of your mind. Totally, because I know how scared you are, and you should be. But the crazy part about it is that that fear should spark your mind to say, maybe I should stop. Maybe I should walk away. If you had any self love, you would. So, again, the plan that you had failed a long time ago. It failed. As you could see, not only it didn't matter if you increased your numbers, because your numbers quickly became decreased. The people that would actually be, who would be that stupid? And then to try to drive and derive power from racism and slavery, that's when it got real dumb. Like, it was just like, wow. Again, more false power. Now you've sparked up the ancestors and then other people who are looking at you like, well, wait a minute, this is racist. This is wrong for you to do this. Like what in the world? And if there were more people watching you, which it's not, then you would really get a hit up with that collective energy, because the world is trying to heal from what you're doing because of your simple minded obsession with not just one person. It's not just me. You're obsessed with a lot of women in social media. You're one of my people that I watch, and you know what? I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna put her on my protected list. It's she's a herbalist actually. She has a channel called She Is of the Woods, and you group of males, okay, she made a video today talking about fear, and it's she's getting these comments from these trolls and stuff that are saying all kind of dumb stuff to her, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna send that lady. Oh shoot, I messed up. Ty, messed up completely. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have. Look at what I did. Look at what I did. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Look at what I did. Spoon it off the top. Dude, that's too much. I need to take a spoon and spoon some of that off the top. That's too much. That's like, yeah, no. Oh, you got the spoon? Okay. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna spoon some of it into yours? Or are you gonna, yeah, that's too much. You just dump like as much as you think should be out of that. Oh, let me move this out the way. Okay, so while we do that, let me finish my discussion. So she's been getting these funky comments from trolls and stuff, and I believe that it's the same group of people. Yes, I do believe that y'all are connected to and tied to the anti-natalists. Is that a good amount? What if it's too strong? Are you gonna make me another cup if it's too strong? Son. He's so sweet, son. Okay, hold on. Yeah, next time I'm gonna use the spoon for that because that, yeah. Okay, so I think that y'all are connected to the anti-natalists, and I think that you have a collective of energy that just in general, what your collective does is literally what you do is you take whatever you can to get some kind of result. But in reality, if you do anything to hurt innocent people, such as myself and my family, you're going to get dirt. Mm, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Because the other one just tasted like a chocolate milkshake. Okay, so anyway, yeah, you need to, and no matter what, like, I'm not sure. I think that here's the thing. My energy is this. Do y'all know that I am already the type of person that people have a tendency to hold on to? Usually not in a negative way, but people have a tendency to just want to hold on to me. Okay. Reminds me of that song, Baby, Hold On to Me, because I'm a special kind. I think I'm gonna listen to that when I'm done here. And people just like to hold on to me. I'm one of those type of solid people that, even when I've had friendships, they've been long term, and it doesn't matter what age I am. It doesn't matter how old I am, but a person is a person. You don't necessarily change who you are, just because you get older. That doesn't matter. Like, what is that? Like that's some weird. And then I've got some really dangerous people that I believe are absolutely involved in committing crimes against children. And like I said, that your crimes, even if we don't get you legally in the system, even if we don't get you legally, yeah, Gerald Lever. And I don't know why you're mad because I don't sit around and listen to a male that every other word is you stupid bleep, you a bleep, and I ain't never, I have never, I can honestly say that never in my life, never have I ever sat amongst males that sit around and every other word is you stupid, you a hoe. I don't like, that's not something that I'm attracted to at all. And while yeah, there are some women that like that kind of stuff. Maybe it's, you know why I think a lot of women hang around with men like that? Not necessarily because they're, but it's more so a challenge. They want to fight with a man. I don't have to fight with a man. I'm not fighting with any man. Not in that way, at least. It just And I never forget one time I was picking up on, like, it was either like some psychic attacks. This was a couple of years ago. It was like a psychic attack or something. It was really weird. It was really weird. It was like a psychic awareness, and I could see some stuff and hear some stuff. And it just felt, it honestly, it felt like maybe 50 to 100 men all beating me up at the same time. And it was disgusting. I was disgusted by it. And then I went and read a story about a lady over in, I think it was either Saudi Arabia or something, that really horrific rape story where they literally mutilated this woman. And what I learned then was to let my divine masculine fight with you. That's who you're fighting with. You're not fighting with me. There's a lot of these men out here, they're abusive. They like to beat a woman. They like to hurt a woman. Listen, you're fighting a losing battle. And I'm going to tell you why. Because who you are fighting with is here in the physical, is here in every way. And it is a divine masculine energy that will and does protect me and my loved ones. So you'll never get past that. What it seemed like to me is that it's a group of primarily black men, and it's so sad. It's so sad that it's literally been running around the internet, and what they have been trying to do is control the narrative with violence, threats, and all you gonna do it just like my big mama said years ago. You ain't gonna do nothing but fart and fall down. She told my cousin one. That's all you're gonna do. You can't fight with a woman. Every man that is of sound mind, body, and spirit. Now, if I were a woman that were being aggressive or attacking you or started some crap with you, yeah, every male has a right to defend himself. Okay. But I'm not doing anything. You're coming around to me. As a woman that has been known to have an involvement, even though that involvement may not have ended well, doesn't matter. I've been involved and known to be involved with a significant other partner. There's no way that I would be in social media unless the person was okay with it, arguing with and communing with a male. And I shouldn't even have to do that. That shouldn't even be required. Like if I to say something to you to make a point, but for all of the emotion and the weirdness, and your handler owns you and weirdness, like you just look weird to me. That's weird. And I don't know if it's because of the way that I look, just like all doughy and stuff. And I just, got these, I just look like like a princess or something. You know what I'm saying? I guess, it's the way I look. You assume that for some reason you made an assumption that you could just come at me sideways, and it doesn't work that way. And I'm just not doing that. I'm not cut out for that. And there's plenty of women that are willing to do that with you. Sadly, those women, for some reason, feel the need to try to stay attached to me to get your attention, which is really weird. It's just like the Twilight Zone. So I'm just not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm not weak, which is one of the reasons why you join up with some of the groups that you join up with, because you have an assumption that basically the group that you're involved with completely and totally hates the Black woman because she would never go for the rantings and the doings of an ignorant male like that. And so because of that, because you couldn't get a Black woman of quality, you could not get that. You decided to create a militia group against Black women where you have several, well, not several, like two, three, women of a different race that actually have an emotional attachment and care about what you do. And those women, the way that they assert themselves is that they're willing to play the Hunger Games with you. For example, that chick that lives in the same place where I'll be living soon, in Kansas City, Missouri. She comes on here. She just loves just yeah, 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 yeah. See, those are the type of women that you like to deal with. And when a Black woman says in an intelligent way, "Hey, this is beneath me," all of a sudden you want to say all kinds of silly things, and but in reality you're beneath me. I don't want to have anything to do with that. That's ignorant. I'm not interested in that. That person has had heart surgery before, is probably going to end up dying of a heart attack, or some kind of heart failure, just yelling and screaming. A woman ain't supposed to be doing that. But you consider that to be gentle. You covet that because she's not like the intelligent Black woman that you hate, that feels like she's too good to sit around and argue with your ignorant self. And you're so desperate for me to be involved because somehow that validates you, and you want to try to convince me that you have power over me, even though you need me to talk to you and to say your name for validation. Make that make sense. You ain't nothing, but I'm nobody without you saying my name. Hold on. Hold on. It's the most oxymoronic thing that I've ever heard, that I've ever seen or heard, and it's never going to be real. It's never going to be based in any kind of real reality that is tangible. And we all know it. Now, we got misogynists of all levels. I mean, we got misogynists roaming through the church with white and gold robes on. So, misogyny can go from the top to the bottom. Who cares? You seem to be very triggered by the conversation that I had earlier this morning, and you have no intelligent response to it, do you? Nope, you don't. You're incapable of having an intelligent response. Bringing up my baby daddies, sorry, that's not an intelligent response. Talking about baby daddies, that you're that what that is your incapability of having an intelligent conversation with anybody. So that's why nobody is interested in having a conversation with you unless they're using you for your ignorance. You're the one that got caught up in that spiral. You got caught up in it, and it's not good. It's not my fault. You would think that you would have the capability to come on here and just start a YouTube channel and build it. That's why you're angry at people. That's why you go around harassing YouTubers. That's why you go around harassing people in social media. But at the end of the day, what is based on is your misery. Very miserable. Very, very miserable people. Okay. So, listen, somehow you have tried to get yourself up close and personal to me, but you just look crazy. Okay, I understand the regime that you try to carry out. I understand that regime of trying to crazy make. And for some reason, you've been trying to crazy make me for 12, 13 years. And it's not going to ever work. That's why I am a high priestess. Okay? And you can't conjure up some kind of energy that makes all other women in the whole world weak and jealous of me. Like, you're only going to get a select few of that. That's going to be few and far between. That you're going to find women who are actually stupid enough to be to live and breathe every single day in an obsessive jealousy for me and the other people that you attack. It's totally ridiculous. It really, for the sake of your own pride and self-respect, is to stop coming before me with that stupidity, because all I'm going to do is make you feel stupid, because it is stupid. Nobody has to think about you every day. Nobody has to put up with your energy, and we're not going to put up with your energy. Everybody has the right to accept what energy they want to take in or keep, and you're not the energy that I want to keep. It's just, I mean, that what more can I say? Now, let me remind you before I go that if you continue this attack on my social media at all, there will be dire consequences for you. Dire, dire consequences. Dire. You have no right to take away people's civil and human rights. Period. End of story. And the tactics that you use to try to do that, to attempt to do that, are very infuriating. And all it does is bring you the blues. I'm sitting over here rhyming. And you're not just a misogynist, you're also a child predator. You can add that to the list of crimes that you've committed. Hey, son, can you lift up my crystal ball so I can move this table back up here? Or I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm strong enough to do it. Yeah, there we go. All right, I gotta go. Okay. I would really suggest that you move on. You'll find out. And you're already knowing that it'll be today that you'll find out. You'll find out today. And then you should know that a group of people attacking one woman, well, a collective of people attacking one innocent woman equals to nothing. You're weak. You're powerless. You have no power. Whoever thought of something stupid like that literally lacked power to begin with. That's the weakest thing that I've ever seen people do, and that's something that you shouldn't be proud of. And when you was reading your Bible, you read it wrong and you misinterpreted it wrong. Because there's nothing wrong with having pride about yourself. It's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when you are literally a contradiction. How do you have too much pride but then none at all at the same time? That's exactly what we've realized about misogynists and misandrists is that you have none, you have nothing. Well, you think you have it figured out. You think you have everything, but then at the same time, when it boils down to it, you have nothing. It's so weird. It's just, it's weird. It's kind of hard to explain what I'm trying to say. I'll try to put it in words later because I gotta go. Okay, I've been here for almost an hour. I've said what I've had to say. It's time for you to retire from my channel. Your energy is not welcome over here, and you're gonna figure that out real quick. Okay, you're gonna figure that out, and you're gonna learn the lesson, and you have to. You cannot keep avoiding learning the lesson of, literally this has got to be probably the biggest challenge of your life, and it you it's just it just causes you a lot of problems, and for some reason you think that I don't know that. And you can't come back to me crying and complaining about it. You shouldn't have did what you did. Now, I understand that currently, right now, those people over there in another country are literally, I mean, oh my God, it's awful. It's awful. I was looking at one of the witches that I enjoy watching, and she hasn't been on YouTube in a while. She knows who she is. Please make a video. I so love her lives. Arabian Conjure. I miss her. I wish she would come back to YouTube. But I think that she's been gone from YouTube because of what's happening over over in I don't want to say the word, but it's the P word, because and but that part right there, that part right there with what they're doing, it's so corrupt. It's awful. It's disgusting what those people are doing to those children over there. It's awful. I mean, it is awful. And it's been going on for a long time. And I understand that, unfortunately, on the earth, this is how men prove that they're powerful. I'm going to blow up a baby. It's, but see, that's why I've been telling women at the same time, the problem is lies with religion. So I'm not lying about that. The problem lies in religion that gives those men the green light to even do that to begin with. And it's so sad. It's so sad and it's so barbaric. And, that's why I was saying we need to come together, as women, and it's going to happen anyway. The universe is going to do it. There's enough of us out here that, okay, we know that you're trying to close our crown chakras every day. We know that every day. Every day. We got Lilith and her army. Lilith has a legion right now out there, not just in spirit, but in the physical. And then we've got the divine goddesses and the divine masculine. Sadly, there's suffering happening right now. Hey, Anthony Hopkins. So we really need to come together as a people, just as a whole world, and fix it. You know what I'm saying? All this competition, all of this going against each other, that has to stop, because that did no good. What it did was it made it worse. It made it easy for these men to do that. Okay. I have to know you for a while, Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I have to peep you out for before I can let you become a moderator, but I appreciate you. Okay. I'll have to, is that is Stevan. I agree. You must have came over there from Sarah Suit and Seti's channel. Yeah. Yeah, they've been trying to cut off or close our crown chakras and stuff, because without your crown chakra, you can't communicate with it. It cuts you off. And if you do that on a worldwide level, then that means that they're trying to black out, the source of power. And you can't really, so every day they're trying to cut off the crown chakra. And it's just is really sad. That's why, let me get off of here, y'all. I got to get on Amazon. I'm gonna order my little crowns for my dolls and stuff. Is the first thing that I'm gonna get, crowns for my dolls. And so I found like a 120 piece set of, just some novelty crowns that I'm gonna put on top of my thing. Oh, Marvin 11 inches is here. Oh goodness, y'all are so funny. I'm gonna get on Amazon and get those ordered. Hopefully I can get them by the morning and put my little crowns on my dolls, because it's not even about having the title of king or queen, but it's just about opening up, because I don't even, that's a lot of responsibility. But you want to keep your crown chakra open, honestly, because that is your communication, and that is your connection source. And so there's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of scully work that's being put in, and it just, I'm 1,000,000% confident that the world is going to go on, and people that want love and light and life, people that want life, I feel like we already won, but right now we're kind of in the in between. We're like in the eye of the storm. You know what I'm saying? It's still brewing around us. These people that literally are just like, end it all, end it all. And it's like, oh my God. It's a very interesting time to live through. You know what I'm saying? I can promise you that we'll live through it. But it's just give you your card number, what's your debit card, your credit card. I love that. That's what hey man. You are so funny. Some of y'all trolls are so sweet. Y'all really are. Okay. Well, troll account. I'm not gonna call you trolls, but some of y'all behind the troll account are so cute. Y'all are. Okay. So anyway, y'all just got to do a better job of protecting us from these bad trolls, because I'm telling you, boy, they are pulling out all stops, and it's kind of like, it's weird. It really is very, very weird. To come across these people in social media, these males in social media. It's just, it's weird. It is. And it's something that typically we don't like to take seriously, and they're like, oh, you gonna take me seriously because I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and then that's what we gotta call the valet for. Like, oh wow, wow. So a lot of people was kind of freaked out about me going to the dark side or whatever, which, but sometimes it's very necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. Oh, what? No, I haven't, Anthony. I haven't. No, I can honestly say that a guy named Dookie has not been trolling me. No, I'm fine. I don't know. It might be him. I have no idea. See, that's the whole thing. I don't rack my brain trying to figure out who is who. I just know that it comes from the same group of confused, misogynistic males who need to go and get their mind straight. That's what I swear to you, that's what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? I said, because it just, it's terrible. Let me get off of here though, y'all. I think that it's getting to the point where they like to argue with women so much that even this type of response, they just relish in it. And it can't be just about this. This is not what life is about. This ain't life. I don't choose to sit up here and argue with confused people every single day. That makes no sense to me. Because what's the point in arguing? I'm going to win anyway. You cannot, a woman like me, like you may be able to get some over on them other type of women, and you know what I'm saying? Because the sisters, they need to get their mind right, get it together, quit running around here jealous of other women and doing all this stupid stuff. A woman like me, you're not ever winning an argument with me. You're not winning an argument with me. And then especially, I can't even tell y'all what we got cooked up today. Oh my God. Mm. There will be light and love from the darkness. It will be. You know what I'm saying? It will be. It will be love and light and joy and happiness through the darkness. It is. Let me get off here, y'all, though, because it's 6 o'clock. I'm actually hungry. Let me go in here and figure out what I'm going to cook. I'll see y'all later. I want to, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of y'all. Like, I've gotten quite a bit of a part of these males that are misogynistic, that literally just want to chop women up into little pieces and hurt them. I've gotten quite a bit of love and support from males, and so I want to take a moment to express my appreciation for y'all. I think that y'all could really do us a favor, though. Marvin 11 Washington, y'all. He's flirting with me. Uh, I want to take a minute to thank y'all for y'all support. You know what I'm saying? But I think that y'all should really honestly start to realize that, women like myself, I don't like to be irritated. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you only knew what type of woman I really am. And really, to be honest with you, the only way you would know is, I guess you would have to be an intimate partner of mine to understand. Like, for example, if you were my boyfriend or somebody that I was talking to, and you know what I'm saying, and any given Monday, Sunday, whatever day of the week, mostly I am in a state of bliss, because that is where I am doing my job as a divine feminine, communicating all day, pulling in the positivity and the healing that's needed. And for you to, if that's intercepted by some BS, I've been done hit you hard in the nuts. Like, right now, what I need to be doing from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. is I need to be pulling in that healing energy through that sun and through Chiron. And you see what I'm saying? So, and that's priceless. That's not something that you can really put a price on, but there are numbers that I feel comfortable with, you, if y'all catch my drift. Okay. Oh, please don't speak about things like that, Anthony. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna delete that comment. Oh, we're not gonna. Mm-mm. Yeah, don't do that. I'm sorry. I had to pull rank and I had to delete that comment. Let's just not do that. Those are thought patterns and processes that we are clearing out. Those are things that nobody should ever think about. Those are things, yeah, especially, no. Let's not even, sometimes thought patterns can become very to a lot of people's detriment, certain thought patterns, things that people shouldn't even think about, you know what I'm saying? So, at the very least, that's what I want to do, because I honestly, guys, I was really thinking about that too. I was really thinking about my content. And so it's kind of like inspiring me to make like a ASMR video slash meditation Reiki video for the channel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking that I am gonna do that because I just mm-mm. And it may have something to do with negative thought patterns, you know what I'm saying, that are not good, because yeah. So you don't have to send me a cash app, but I mean, I don't really work with donations. I will take donations though, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind that, but um you know I don't mind taking accepting donations, but I just for me, I like things to be structured, right? I am one of those types of people that enjoy structure. I have a lot of Mercury in my chart, and both of my parents were Virgos. So y'all got to understand, I grew up in a quiet household. Like, I'm serious. I grew up, it may have been one or two times it was a little bit of drama. Like, my parents had quiet drama. Even when they would fight, I would hear my parents arguing and they would be whispering. They would be whispering. I could hear what they were saying, but they would literally be whispering. Like, how do you whisper loudly? But that's what my parents did. So it's just who all that stress and stuff. That's why I'm surprised that I'm really surprised that my mother died when she did. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that, and I'm still trying to understand that. I swear to y'all, I'm still trying to understand why my mother is gone. I think that maybe that's normal for everybody though, or maybe it's because there's something to that, that if you think that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my mother didn't have to go so soon, you know what I mean? But so that's something that I'm still trying to deal with. And it's those are the things to me that are important, you know what I'm saying? No, I didn't say I didn't take cash apps, but I just, I like to structure my business, and I like to stay focused on the things that I'm doing, because I know for a fact that the stuff that I do it helps people, you know what I'm saying? Especially um these new Sabbath dolls. And I think that it triggered a lot of Christian men. Ostara, for some reason, triggers Christian men for some reason. And it's just ridiculous. Anyway, let me get this fun little project done. And then also, I got a reading request, guys. And yes, I am running a sale on my readings. My readings are being sold right now for way less than what they're worth. But if I were going to charge, like, when you think about readings, right? If I were going to charge what my readings were worth, nobody would want to pay for it because they're priceless. Big head, little hat. Y'all are so funny. It's they're priceless. So, and it's gonna serve me. It is, and these children, because I do work for a company that I really enjoy. I really, really, really love this company that I work for. And I appreciate them, so I'm able to do that right now because I'm working a job part-time, and I'm always on. Like I stay on, like I stay available for readings through this psychic hotline, and it's been serving me, and then it allows me to work from home, because that's just the best thing for us to do right now, because and y'all know that it's weird that I don't have a car. That's weird. Like, y'all just don't know, because I'm known for having two or three cars at the same time. But like I said, I'm just a little lost over here in Georgia, which is why I want to go home. For real. Like, I know the exact places to go to get very good cars over in Kansas City. It's just that's my hometown. I love it there. I absolutely love my hometown. You know what I'm saying? No shade to the ATL, but it just, I will throw shade at some of these males that want to oppress and try to act as if they're going to conjure any spirit that's going to keep me captive. It's weird. When in reality, it's not you that's doing that. We're on spirit's time. We on God's time. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it just irritates me. People that latch on to follow power. You know what I'm saying? When honestly, whatever work that I'm supposed to be doing in Georgia, whatever the purpose is of us being here, it hasn't been completed yet at this moment. You know what I'm saying? But we're near completion, you know. So, and it's not anything bad or negative. It really honestly isn't. I actually love the people of Georgia. I actually, and I just wish them all well, you know. I think Georgia is a beautiful state. Like, it's just not in the cards for us to stay here, that like what the main thing I love about Georgia is the real estate. And the one thing that speaks to me about the real estate here in Georgia is all of the lakes. It's a lot of lakes in Georgia, but I think Georgia has the same amount of lakes that Missouri does. I'll have to look it up in comparison. I know that there is a lot of lakefront property, which I'm not really interested in lakefront property. I'm interested in in land on the lake so that I can build from the ground up. Anthony, I'm gonna tell you something. I keep asking my spirits, and I guess it's a surprise. I have my ideas of when, and I can't say. Say. All I know is that I really can't wait till I get back to Kansas City, because that's where I was homegrown. And boy, I can't wait till I get back. The first place I'm going to is Gates Barbecue. If y'all ain't never, I swear to God, like when I tell people something, and I don't understand the negativity, like it's a couple of people that feel very negative about Kansas City. And it's like, do you know that all of the presidents, I don't know about Donald Trump, but I know that a lot of the presidents of the United States, they go to Kansas City just to go to Gates Barbecue. So, like, we are known for having the best barbecue. No shade to Georgia. Maybe some of y'all that cook homemade barbecue, y'all barbecue is wonderful. Y'all brisket is wonderful and delicious. But I'm just telling you, as far as a restaurant, and the restaurant quality to me is very good in Kansas City. But Gates Barbecue is a staple, And it is very well known for that. You know, I mean, I'd love to have me a burnt in sandwich with a sausage, the spicy sausage. Their fries are absolute magic. Like, I don't even see how they do it. Like, how do you do it? I remember years ago I had some fries that I had gotten from Gates, and I couldn't eat them all. So I put them in the refrigerator and I warmed them up like a couple of days later, and them fries was so good. I just kind of put them in the oven, you know. You dip them fries. So I'm homesick. I'm homesick. I actually, you know, I didn't, just to make that clear to people again, I didn't leave Kansas City because I hated Kansas City or there was anything wrong. That's not why I left. You know what I'm saying? I left because I wanted to see something new. I needed to get away from certain people. And boy, did I find out. Boy, did I mess around and find out why. And we not even gonna rehash it. Oh goodness, we just gonna let that rest in peace. Okay, guys. Anyway, peace and love to you guys. Hey, to the misogynists, go get your mind right. Go get your mind right. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see no evil. I don't want to speak no evil. I don't want to smell no evil. I don't want to hear no evil. Don't make, and see, this is the reason why I disable comments on my channel. And it's not that you have some kind of mind control over me. It's just that please don't remind me that because this is for your own good. Is that, you know, this is mainly for you, because I'm really not, like, it's a zero tolerance for it at this point. People are ready to get back to the actual content. I'm gonna go through my videos and share a few of my videos to the community wall, you know, back before the energy just got totally like out of whack. And you know, my people, my witchy babies, and you know, the communion that I had with, you know, so many, you know, of the divine feminines and people that I was connecting with, and just the wonderful energy of that, you know what I'm saying? And energetically, you can't leave a stain on my channels like that or on me. You're not going to be allowed to do that. Okay, especially with y'all trying to steal my Thursday's grace. Don't think I don't know about that. I mentioned that earlier this morning, because y'all know I was born on a Thursday with a life path number of 8. You know what I'm saying? That's mine. That's me. That's me. I was born at 10:10 in the morning on a Thursday. That's mine. That belongs to me. That's who I am. You can't steal that from me. And I was born during the solstice. I decided to be born a few days with, you know, after the summer solstice, or Litha, in 1977. And I'm very connected to my mother's whole pregnancy. When I was getting ready to come out, everything, the events that were happening in the world surrounding that, maybe that's something that you should go and research about self and stop trying to focus on Jamila's self, because that's me. That's all me right there, not you. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all later. Okay. Hugs to all my loved ones out there, and I'll catch y'all at another time. Make sure that y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yes, I do want my likes. Yes, let's get the likes going. Okay. Y'all gonna have to start liking my videos more. But I think that y'all will like them more when the situation passes, like when this whole thing passes. But please believe that when I do speak about it, it's because it's necessary. Because there was still work that needed to be done yesterday. There's still work that needs to be done today. Obviously. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. All right. Blessings to y'all. Bye bye.